Why elements have a limit? Why are there only so many elements? Why do we stop around uranium, with only a few unstable giants beyond it? In such a huge universe, why not element 300 or 500? In energy filament theory Eft, it is not that nature can't build them. It is that the energy C only allows atoms to stay stable when their internal textures line up. Beyond a certain complexity, that alignment fails and the atom slides into breakup. First, update the picture. An atom is not little balls stacked on little balls. It is a big texture system, a nucleus held by 3 ring bridges, plus electrons moving on orbits that match the nucleus's rhythm. For an element to be stable, 2 things must work at the same time. The textures inside the nucleus must find a low-effort shape, and the electrons must find orbits that can lock onto that shape. Both have hard limits. Start with the nucleus. Every extra proton brings a new outward straight texture and adds more same charge repulsion. Neutrons join as texture tuners. They help realign all those different directions so the whole nucleus can still find a low tension posture. But as you keep adding protons, even with more neutrons, the texture field becomes harder to straighten. Beyond some size, tension, static patterns, and spiral patterns all clash. The nucleus can no longer find a shape where everything pulls in balance. It starts leaking energy, shaking and decaying. The bigger it is, the narrower its stability window becomes. Then come the electrons. A larger nucleus carries a more complicated rhythm. Electrons have to find orbits where 2 slopes balance, the inward pull from straight texture and the sideways spiral slope from rhythm matching. Only at those radii can an orbit exist. As nuclei grow, the number of orbits that can truly match their rhythm drops. Energy levels crowd. Some would-be orbits never form at all. You get atoms where the nucleus could just barely hang together, but electrons cannot find smooth long-term paths. They escape, levels collapse, the nucleus shakes, and the whole atom becomes unstable. So the periodic table ends not because the universe got bored, but because nuclear texture alignment has an upper limit. Electron rhythm matching has an upper limit, and both degrade rapidly as you add more protons and neutrons. When the nucleus and electrons can no longer share a common low-effort structure, that element cannot stay around. The periodic table is not a preference list. It is the stability cutoff set by texture complexity and the tension window of the energy C. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.